impatiently waiting for a passing zone to get ahead of all these slow people. When you come to the Florida Keys, there's a lot of single lane roads, and you're just waiting for a passing zone. Come on, passing zone. Woohoo! Passing zone. Better hurry up and get ahead of these slower cars. Hey everybody, it's Mark the Lost Traveler. We're ready to travel. Look at this bear, still dressed up in a Santa outfit, catching some sun here in Key Largo. A couple of Santa's helpers have already come down to the Keys to work on their tans. Time for a little key lime pie. Everything key lime, taffy, to different sauces, and of course, key lime pie. There's a good thought for the day. Love much, laugh often, and eat key lime pie. A giant lobster! Traffic has stopped. Let these big boats go through. They got the drawbridge up. All these boats, they kind of wait in line. Drawbridge goes up and off they go. Crystal clear water. Got one more and then the bridge will come down. Bridge is going down. That's an interesting house here in Island Murata. It's like a spaceship just landed. History of Diving Museum. Look at that guy there. An old cannon. A one-man hyperbaric chamber. I think that guy's been in there a little too long. Pretty cool mural there. Whale shark. Guess that's a great white. Manta ray. One-man submarine. Okay, a lot of places I've been, but this is the first time I've ever seen a place where you can dispose of your tattered U.S. flags. Bring them by and put them in this box here at the Dive Museum. Imagine yourself in one of these, anywhere from about 300 to 400 pounds. Need a couple people to help you get up on that thing, and off you go into the deep blue sea. Dun, 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 dun. That wasn't very good Jaws effect, but that'll work. Buy yourself some lobster traps for $59. Go get your own lobster. Better have a license though. Going over one of the mini bridges here, they call the overseas highways, heading down to the Florida Keys on Highway 1, which is a scenic highway, as you've seen on a lot of the travel channels and Discovery channels. Beautiful coral water off to the right there. Now here's the way to get around town. Car and boat. That is pretty cool. Oh, this is a bumpy road. Bumpy bridge. This is a bumpy bridge, but we're going across the 7 Mile Bridge. Hold this up a little bit. Yep, we're going across the 7 Mile Bridge. That beautiful water. Not very crowded today. Good day to be on the bridge. There's the old highway over there, before they built this new one. I'm not sure how old the old bridge is over there. A lot of traffic heading north, not too much going south. I just took a stop off here at the 7 Mile Bridge, where I usually stop, and I'll get a little lunch and head further south. These are some nice homes here right on the waterway. You know, one thing I've noticed traveling to the Keys, and I've been to the Keys a lot of times, and you'll see a whole bunch of boat stores, dive shops, RV parks, camping grounds. But I've really never noticed until this time for some reason. I really don't, not really. I don't even know what I'm saying right there. A lot of churches are down here, probably within a 60-mile stretch from the time I got basically into the Keys, and I still have about 22 more miles to go to the very end. A lot of churches, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe they're really religious down here. Look at all these people in line to get their picture taken by the Southern Point. All this. You can just come right here, stand up behind me, get your picture taken instead of waiting in line. Little Christmas tree down here at the Keys. And Bishop Albert Key himself blowing the conch shell, bringing all the tourists down here. End of the rainbow and the end of the route of US 1 here in Key West, Florida. He starts up in Maine. This is where you end up. I guess you call that the kapok tree or kapok. This is a pretty interesting looking tree here. See if I can get some light on it. Really neat looking. In Africa, they use this type of tree wood for digging out canoes and carving caskets. That's kind of interesting. There we are, the end of the road. And then you walk across the street, and this is where it starts. And then walk across the street to the beginning and head north.
Or give me your phone, because I want like...
Every time I come down to the Keys, one of these shaved ices are a great way to cool yourself off. It's only a mere 83 degrees down here, and it's December 27th. Another great way to get around here. Skateboard or tour bus. Or those get on, get off buses, which are good to do, get on or off. Or by train. Something else when you're down here in the Keys, wild roosters everywhere. Heading down Duval Street. This is one crazy road here. This has got all the bars and shops. Of course, you got to avoid bicyclists, pedestrians, scooters, cars, dogs, chickens. I don't know what else there is. Occasional cat. Going down Duval Street. There we go. Another church. They're all over the place down here. People everywhere. Good day to be down here walking around. This bar here, $1 bills all over the place. You need to come down here when they have festivals. You can't even walk. They won't even let cars down this street because it is cheek to cheek, packed with people down here. Let's go, bicycle dude, before we get run over. Yeah, when you get to the end of Duval Street, you run into the water. Wow, would you look at this thing? That is crazy. We're in front of the Key West Museum of Art and History. There's a couple out here dancing. Cool old building here. Town Square Market. People just strewn about, taking in the sights. A lot of neat sculptures down here at this museum. Having a little lunch. Some vino. This guy's on his lunch break. This guy's heading out to sea. Rope and bag in tow. Out on the water for a day at catamaraning. It's a big group on that boat. These guys are going out for a little parasailing and some jet skiing behind those guys. Have fun. A couple of small boats down here at the marina. Oh, the good life. Just relaxing after a day of jet skiing on your yacht. Got the hotels behind us, a whole bunch of shops, little eateries. Great place to come down here in the evening, watch the sunset. This poor guy lost an arm. I don't know, maybe somebody, one of his gator buddies ate it. As the crowd builds this annual ritual of the sunset. Beautiful sunset. Look at the crowd here. Traveler out.